Good afternoon to you wherever you Ibukunoluwa Otesile on Honor 103.5 FM. As you know it, where honor and integrity is our watchword. How have you been faring in the last 1 week? It's been very wet, DJ Call. It's been quite wet, plus all the things that have been happening in Nigeria. Welcome once again. I'd like to say thank you to everyone that has stayed consistent, listening to us and helping us, to do right by our children. For those joining us for the first time, 360 Parenting is that radio program where we talk about everything that impacts children, everything that has to do with raising them to become adults that can then make meaningful contribution to our dear nation. So when we talk about bringing the change that we want, it starts with how you're raising that child in your house. Yeah, so that's what we do on 360 Parenting every Monday between 4:30 and 5 p.m. A couple of weeks back, we celebrated, we recognized, or just recognized, I would say, we had intention to to celebrate the fathers. Unfortunately, we didn't have the parents. Unfortunately, we didn't have any as entrenched in parenting, as it were. It's one, to protect your child. That's what the P there stands for. Protecting your child from harm, from physical harm, sexual harm, emotional harm. It's your responsibility as a parent to protect your child. A is attention. I cannot overemphasize the fact that children thrive on attention. So it is your responsibility as a parent to give attention to your child. R there stands for respond to them, respond to their needs, respond to their wants when you can, but just respond to their fears, their concerns. Sometimes when our children raise issues with us, we just shrug them off and just say, oh, they're just being children. Even when they are being children, please, it is your responsibility to respond to your child. Then you have the E, encourage them. You are the number one cheerleader for your child. And nurture them. Be intentional about what they eat, what they watch, who they are talking to, what they are wearing, how they are Welcome back to 360 Parenting with Ibukunoluwa Otesile on 103.5 FM. Just before we went on that break, I was saying that I have my guest in the house, and I will quickly read his profile. This evening, I have the privilege of bringing to the station Mogaji Olurotimi Ali. He's a legal practitioner and the principal partner of Rotimi Ali and Co. He was the chairman of the Oyo State Rent Court between 2005 and 2011. He's presently the chairman of Ibadan Football Council and a member of the Oyo State Football Association Board. I think we're going to bring him back to talk about sports, but children in sports. But today we will do the serious conversation. Okay, so it's established. It's not like advocates are just, just making
No, they are
noise.
not just making noise. That's the fact. So why, of course, we have some percentage you will come out of it unscattered. I mean, those might be the minority, but majorly, divorce is of negative effect on the children of the marriage.
On children.
Yes.
So they are.
Emotionally, in terms of care, in terms of attitude, no, even moral upbringing. Just imagine if you notice a lot of male child, let me say the boy child, when they grow up, those are people that have issues with domestic duties, I mean, emotional aspects. If you don't grow up in a loving environment, you are put out with divorce, you grow up to have a strong will. You might not even understand what they call mother care of all these affection things. You see, understand. Once you understand where your partner is coming from, I believe it will help the other partner to handle the situation and tolerate it, and maybe they live happily there ever after.
Okay. So let's look at the concept of co-parenting. We're Africans, we're Nigerians. How do you see that play out?
No, thank you very much. You see, when divorce petitions are filed in court, and you have children who are product of the marriage, once the petitioner is able to prove that the marriage has broken down irretrievably and the divorce is granted, the next thing the court will look at is the custody of the child. And in determining the custody of the child, the court is always swayed by some elements. One, ability of either of the partner to cater for the child. The well-being. When we say well-being, I would mean clothing, feeding, school. I mean,
on that note, let's take this break and we will continue when
on 103.5 FM.
gbogbo onínáwó pátá tó fi mọ́ gbogbo aláṣẹ chicken tẹ́ fẹ́ lò bó ti wù kó pọ̀ tó DMAG ni a máa bọ̀ ẹ má wulẹ̀ làágùn jìnnà mọ́ DMAG frozen foods ni a máa bọ̀. Oh yes, whatever occasion it is, chieftaincy ceremony, housewarming, naming, birthday party or whatever occasion it is, DMAG frozen foods has got your back for whatever number of chickens you may desire. All caterers worry less, as DMAG is there for you to take care of your chicken supplies, be it whole chicken or in pieces. Damages will cut, will pack, and deliver to wherever you want it. Ajẹ́pẹ́ tẹ́ bá ti ń ronú ìnáwó ẹ ṣá máa ronú Damages fún irúfẹ́ iye chicken tẹ́ bá ń fẹ́ bó ti wù kó pọ̀ tó kò sí wàhálà kankan. Ẹ kàn sí Damages frozen foods lẹ́ni ní plot 2 block F number 6 Olúbàdàn avenue Olúyọ̀lé estate lẹ́bàá Fumac pharmacy Ìbàdàn tàbí lẹ́ka àwọn tó wà ní off new garage.
A wonderful conversation with Mogaji Rotimi Ali, and just before we went on that break, we were talking about the possibility of couples coming together even after divorce, maybe as a result of co-parenting. They get to see each other and then somehow magic happens again.
If the flames of love has not burned out, it can always be rekindled. No, that is it. Especially if the divorce is not a very what I would call a troubled one. Okay. When it's not fundamental, maybe just minor disagreement about manners, about understanding. When you don't have issue of fundamental issues that is that have to do with the
like
debt,
domestic violence doesn't come in.
All those things. So it's very easy to come back and to reconcile. And who puts their ex-wife on good monthly allowances? They take care of the accommodation, even they buy the mother car, knowing that at least the kids will benefiting from it.
The car, yeah.
So, and it's smooth. And a woman you are taking care of, despite the separation, will never cause you. Of course, we'll be putting you in prayer because she doesn't want you dead. She knows the benefit she's taking from it. So, you see it happening. But at times, some of our men too are honestly just difficult. When you are not there, you are not there.
Yeah.
At times, you just find out that maybe the finances are not right. Instead of just doing unnecessary drama, you can just sit down and find a level
I can't keep
playground.
doing this.
I can't keep
this
doing
is
this.
How much I can do.
Yes. So if you look at it's most of the issues that create problem for co-parenting are finance and ego. Because a man cannot afford it. Instead of coming straight, I can't do this. They cannot take the kids to this school. Just come out. What is your strength? And let the woman understand. The woman has remarried. God save you. So they will just stick to their mother. no matter the amount of money the man is throwing at them, they will accept it, and they'll be waiting for the future to deal with him. So at times it's about the character of the kids, not
So it's not
the
really
age.
about the age.
Yes, I think it's about the understanding the nature of the kids, not about the age.
So I want to believe that the parents themselves have a role to play in this, just as we have emphasized the first, because I think being able to create the right atmosphere also becomes very, very important. Unfortunately, this is where we will have to draw the curtain here. But before I let you go,